Yes, people, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel yet again. Welcome back. The season's not done, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about you, man. I ain't never seen the transfer window move like this in my life, bro. I've never seen the transfer window move like this before the season's even fucking opened. But open before the season's finished and the window's open. The window's still not open yet. Yeah. Obviously, man's doing this chill. Man's got the blanket. But we got some things to talk about today. Man's got the blanket. Man's all chill. Yeah. Nice little Saturday. What time even is it? What time is it? Saturday. It's on a nice little 1 o'clock, nice midday. We got some things to talk about though today. Yeah, we got some things to talk about. So big thing coming up. I don't know if any of y'all here who watched Mania yesterday, y'all gonna know what we're finna talk about. Yeah. But one thing we're all gonna talk about today is the striker rumors with this club. Yeah, because it has come out now that Arsenal are linked, and it's starting to get heavier. The links are starting to get heavier. We all know that Arsenal need a striker this summer. Yeah. And there's been two main options, yeah. The main two have been Cesco, who we were linked with last year. I swear to God, if that thumb comes up, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my lord, what did I literally called it, people. Yeah, I literally called it. But yeah, the main two we've been linked to is Cesco from Leipzig, who we were linked with last summer before the guy said, "Oh, I wanted to stay." Da, 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 da. He said he wanted to spend another year at Leipzig. Cool, whatever. And by the way, another year has passed. My mind's still not changed. If anything, yeah, my mind is definitely changed in terms of who I want instead. Not in terms of my mind's not changed in the sense that I want to get him now. Nah, bro, I'm still good. Cesco is a big no go. I don't know what it is with this Arteta guy having hella power at this club. I don't know what it is with this guy. He's got hella power, bro. Whatever he says, go. And like the way it's looking right now, because I thought this is what Berta was brought in for, exactly for this to not happen, bro. I thought the whole point of Berta coming in, was to relieve that power from Arteta, and you bring in, and instead of Edu, who left in November, you got a more experienced guy coming in. But let's dive straight into it, bro. It was reported yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, the 23rd. What's today? The 20 days. Yeah, this was reported yesterday by Florian Plettenberg, who's a very good Bundesliga source, a guy who does a lot, reports on a lot of Bayern Munich, Leverkusen. Like he reported on the Verts deal. He reported on the Verts deal. I think he was one of the main guys that broke Kane when Kane went to Bayern as well. But let's get into it mainly, yeah. Exclusive. It literally says exclusive flat on it, bro. Arsenal are now in concrete talks with RB Leipzig regarding Benjamin Cesco. Marcel Schaefer and Andrea Berta have been in contact. Marcel Schaefer, obviously the Leipzig higher up. While Arsenal are monitoring other strikers such as Victor Yarez, their pursuit of Cesco is serious. Mikel Arteta is a big admirer of the 21-year-old forward from RB Leipzig. Release clause is 80 million euros. The deal is on. Now, time to give y'all my opinions on this. This is a big no-go. Yeah? This is a big no-go. And it's why I've said, not just because of Cesco himself, but not only is Cesco a big no-go, Mikel Arteta's talent ID is a big no-go. Especially when it comes to upfront, because when it comes to signing forward players, we've barely signed any since Arteta's come to this club. I think we've bought less than 5 attacking players since the guy's come, and he's been here for almost 6 years now in total. In December, it will be 6 years, over half a decade. Last year, I was saying half a decade. This year, it's over half a decade. Yeah? But yeah, the thing with Cesco, obviously young. He spent 2 years at Leipzig. We were linked with him after his first season there. He scored 21 goals the season before. He scored 18 this year. Still not a big fan, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Young, raw, like the attributes put together. He's tall, heading ability. He's got good ball striking. He scores some mad goals, to be fair. If you look at his goal catalog, it is mental. The guy smack shots him outside the box. He's done big headers. But the one thing for me when it comes to this club buying a striker, this club needs a clinical bagsman, bro. A clinical bagsman. And for me, Benjamin Cesco is not that guy. And not only did he need to be a clinical bagsman with experience. And it doesn't need to be Prem experience. It doesn't have to be elite Champions League experience. It doesn't need all that. You just need experience at scoring goals. And for me, Benjamin Cesco is not that guy. Like it says right there, bro. Where like it says it right here. He's 21. He's only 21 years old. And I don't think he's got that level of experience, especially when you look at the fee as well. Release clause, 80 million euros. 80 million euros. And then that's about 65 million pounds. That's a lot of money. And cool, that is striker money. You would pay 65 million pounds for a striker. Like they're like strikers, forward players. We know they command that big fee. But is Benjamin Cesco the kind of forward who should be demanding that kind of fee, especially at his age? Like he's 21, bro. 21. Like footy career is just starting now. Like, is he ready for that big move yet? He just left. He just got into Europe. He just joined a top 5 league only 2 years. He's not even been in a top 5 league for 3 years yet. Not for me, bro. Me personally. Not for me personally at all. Excuse me. But yeah, Benjamin Cesco, I don't know what kind of fetish Arteta has with this guy. But for me, he is not the guy that we need. For me, this guy, I've said it, lankier Havertz, bro. Just a lankier, taller Havertz, bro. Literally just Havertz with less muscle and more height. His heading, I don't even think it's like that elite. And the guy's like 6'4", bro. Like 6'4", paying that kind of money. Like, I expect you to have like your attributes to be locked on. And I know like the market in football has gone mad recently. Like players go for fees like they're all like what's it called? Players go for fees that they're not worth these days. We all know that. But still, Benjamin Cesco for this fee is not a lot of money, bro. Like, you've been at Leipzig for 2 years. You've gotten just over 21. You've only got over 20 goals once. Yeah, 2 years, cool. And I'm not using the age thing, bro. We're not gonna we're not using the age thing to like make it sound better when you're costing that kind of fucking money, bro. 80 million euros release clause. 80 mil. That's a lot of money. Nah. Benjamin Cesco is not for me. I don't know what it is. And it's also come out that Arteta and Berta are apparently like disputing between who they want, because Arteta wants Cesco and my man Andrea Berta wants big boy, and the man I want, yeah, big boy Victor Yarez. This was out. Fabrizio put this out in April. He put this out in April, and this is what he says. Yarez can leave Sporting for a fee of around 65 million euros, 17 million pound package with add-ons in the summer. He put out, and then Yarez, he took a quote from one of Yarez's interviews. He put, my future, no one can predict what will happen. We enjoy the moment. Obviously, this is before the season is done. Now, when you look at it, Sporting have won the league. Yarez has got 40 goals yet again. He's got 40 goals again in all competitions. He bagged in the Champions League. He scored goals for fun in Portugal. And when we played Sporting in the group stage of the champs this year, bro, I've never seen Saliba, top defender, yeah? I've never seen someone get change out of him like I seen Yarez do when we played him. And we beat them 5-1. And I still seen him getting change out of him. Hold up plays good, clinical. He's not going, especially look at the biggest thing for me, yeah? Look at the money. Cesco release clause, 80 mil euros. Remember, his original release clause is 100 mil. They've come to a gentleman's agreement. Yarez and Sporting came to a gentleman's agreement with the club that he can leave for a lower fee because they're allowing him to go. They're not going to demand 100 mil, which is damn near, like, you could almost say it's ransom money. Like, is someone really going to come? Yarez, fabulous player, back-to-back 40-goal seasons, but still, like, no matter what your stats are, unless you're like a Lamine Yamal, or like a top 2-3 player in the world, people are gonna like be hesitant to spend 100 million on any player. Like, spending 100 million on a player is a big commitment. But if there's one player you would spend 100 million on, it would be a striker. So even the fact that they've negotiated that he's gone to the club and they came to a gentleman's agreement that he can leave for less money than they're asking for Cesco, I don't know how this is not a no-brainer. Benjamin Cesco is nowhere near the levels of a Victor Yarez. Yeah? Yeah, I don't care that he's playing in Portugal. The guy, when it comes to, if there's any player that you can be confident about leaving a league and coming to Europe, and he's already played in England, by the way, as well. He played for Coventry in the Championship, which is a very physical league, more physical than the Prem. So, and what do they always say about the Prem? The physicality when it comes to other leagues. So, will Cesco come to that? Like I said, he's a tall, lanky bastard, bro. He doesn't really got that strength. Yarez has played in the Championship, which, like I said, more physical league. So he can come in and he'll be able to deal with that. He'll be able to deal with that physicality that they will come with. And even when you look at him in his game, like I said, when we played him against Sporting, bro, strength is something that's part of his game. It's not like he just played in the Championship. Like, he properly, it definitely looks like he took what he learned in the Championship when he played for Coventry, and he's taken that to his game. So, like, using his body, hold up play is fantastic. I'm sure that definitely improved while he was in the Championship, and he's definitely added that to his game. So, goal scoring, what's it called? Even like what's it called? Obviously, I don't even know if he'll come in and be the penalty taker, but penalties are great. He's all types of goals, bangers, headers, chips, the lot, bro. He scores all kinds of goals. I just don't know how Cesco can. I just don't know how Arteta can go and be like, I want Cesco, guys. I want Cesco. Go bring me Benjamin Cesco from RB Leipzig. Bring me Cesco. No, bro. I don't know how you could say that. So Berta, you got some work to do, my friend. You gotta bang on this brother's. You gotta bang on this brother's door and just go to him. Just go to his desk and literally just go, Mikel, we are going to sign Victor. We're going to sign Victor Yarez from Sporting. Where's my man from? I think he's Italian. I don't know. Fuck the accent, bro. But you go. You gotta go on his desk and go, Mikel, we are signing Victor. You can go call Benjamin and tell him to kick rocks and stay in Germany because, and even still, look at the strikers that have come from that league, bro. Other than Aubameyang and Haaland, I can't think of a Bundesliga striker that's come here. You could probably even extend that to players. And other than Aubameyang and Haaland, I don't know. I can't think of any other strikers that come to the Premier League and bang straight away. And Cesco, like I said, bro, 21 years old, like beginning of his career, he's only been in Europe for 2 years, bro. He's not even spent 3 years in Europe. Gyökeres has been in Europe damn near his whole career. And my man's from Sweden. Like, okay, yeah, my man's from, what's it called? Where's Cesco from? Was he Slovenian, Serbian? Like, the brother's built like Jokic almost, just without as much height. But like, come on, bro. Your Victor Gyökeres is the absolute bang-on, no-brainer signing that this club should make up front. When you sign him, you get him for less money. You get more goals. You get more consistency. You get a clinical batsman. You get someone with experience as well, playing in the champs and balling in it as well. Remember, this guy scored a hat-trick against Manchester City in the champs, by the way, when they beat him 5-1. Yeah? This guy's got experience, bags. He's played in England. Less money, more goals, consistency. Guys, I don't know what else you need. What else do you want from a striker? Literally, what else do you want from a striker? I don't know. Like, if there's anything you could add, if there's anything else you would want that Victor Gyökeres doesn't has, it's very minute. Like, you could probably list 1 or 2 things. Cesco, I could write a whole essay of the shit the brother can add to his game, and the shit that Gyökeres has that this guy that Cesco doesn't. It's an absolute no-brainer, guys. But listen, Victor Gyökeres does not need to sign for this club. Yeah, Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Cesco does not need to sign for this club. Bring me big Victor. I said when the season, I was saying this before the season ended. I said, I don't care what striker you sign me as long as he is Swedish. Yeah, it could be a white Swede. It could be a black Swede. Yeah, the black Swede is probably not sliding to the Emirates, but this white one may just have a chance. We may have a chance of doing it, and we can get him for less money as well. And I know we got money in the bank because we didn't even spend 100 mil last summer. We didn't spend a cent in January. Like, I know this club has money just sitting around. Like, come on, bro. Ever since the Kroenkes got 100% ownership, before the Kroenkes got 100% ownership, Arsenal always barely spent any money. Like when Unai Emery came in, 50 million spent in the summer when the squad was terrible. We had a couple good players. You had Ozil, you had Aubameyang, you had Lacazette, and the defense was just terrible. And what's it called? We didn't have like a proper defensive midfielder for like 10 years almost. We hadn't replaced Patrick Vieira still. Patrick Vieira, by the way, I'm talking about 2019. Then when they got full ownership in 2018, the next summer after that, boom, Pepe record signing. We spent hella bread. Ever since the Kroenkes took full ownership, other than last summer and COVID, we've spent over 100 mil in most transfer windows, bro. And now we need to do it again, especially now because we have a lot of pieces to add. We need a striker. In my opinion, you need a left winger, Rodrigo, potentially. Don't give me no Nico Williams. I'll take Ademola Lookman at Atalanta before I'll go get Nico Williams with the wages he's asking for, because it's ridiculous. Like, you look at what they put out a report about Rodrigo, and then Nico Williams, like, the main problem with Rodrigo is his wages. And then I look at Nico Williams. The brother's been demanding big boy bread ever since, and like, you've done nothing in your career, broski. You got an international tournament with fucking with Spain. You know how many players have had stardom over international tournaments? Look at Cheryshev for fucking Russia. The guy you played for Real Madrid had that World Cup. Everyone was talking about him. Yeah, hella players have gone to the Euros, World Cup, and had a name made for themselves. Because other than that, The guy's done nothing. But listen, I'm going to get up out of here. Mikel Arteta, you stay away from Benjamin Cesco. Andrea Berta, you knock and bang. Fuck knock. You bang on his door and tell him we are signing Victor. Victor Yarez needs to be the player, the only striker I want to see holding up that Arsenal shirt when we sign him. Yeah? If there's any striker we're signing, it needs to be him. But I'm getting up out of here. Big up everyone that tuned in. Stay away from Cesco. Yeah? Yarez is the one that this club needs. I'll be out of here. I'm out. Big up everyone.